we have blinking red thing. Okay, excellent. First of all, dear Mike, you want to talk about a rough week? I had a rough day. Okay, special guest star for this video, my sister, whom you know, you can't see you, Mel, because why not? Also, I'd feel a little weird doing a video here in the room and having Mel like sit at the other end of the room, just be like, what are you doing? It's like, you know. So I felt like including her. I don't know if it's too early on to have guest stars yet, but
bitch, I'm fabulous.
I ain't even mad. I wanted to get to you, like, I saw your video yesterday and I made a flashcard and I wrote down all the important points that I thought were important, all the points that I thought were important in your video, and I was like, I'm going to address these tomorrow. And then today happened, and while I'm still going to address these, probably not in the greatest detail, not in the great detail that I was going to before today. I'm just gonna go ahead and start with the flashcard of originally outlined events. Alright, so you are having issues with your financial aid. That's funny, because I'm also having issues with my financial aid. However, mine are definitely not as bad as yours. You remember when we were talking over the phone, and they told me that, my financial aid had been processed, and the reason I hadn't received an email was because there was nothing left over to deposit into my account. It turns out I also owe $40 to the school. That's not as bad to pay out of pocket as you, like, the amount of money you owed the school, so you gotta go and take out a loan. Like, that's absolutely ridiculous. I can't believe the school system's doing that to you. Especially since you already live in state, and so you technically should be paying in-state tuition, because I'm assuming you have, taxes on file from the state of Florida now. And the fact that they just kind of like, oh, whoops, no, that's not happening for you, that's a little messed up. But even though I only owe like $40 to the school, the fact that they used all of the money they gave me to pay my fees means that I had no money left over to buy my books. So I'm still short 2 books this semester. That's only because I thought I was gonna drop one class and I didn't get the book, but I'm not gonna drop it, so I'm gonna take it. So I have to order the book, and then for my poli-sci class, the book's like $150 used. Next topic was those tease friends you have. That's really mean what they do.
They tease you? Are you being bullied?
No. Tease in the bad sense of their teases.
Oh, tease!
Oh, yes. Yeah, that kind of teasing, yes. And then when he, like, they're, like, all over him, and then when he tries to do something, like, I don't know, make a move, they're like, we don't see you that way, Mike. You know what? Is that something you talk about? Is that just, like, excuse me, could you stop being such a tease, please? So that's...
Communication is the way to solve issues.
I thought you were gonna say mysteries for a second. I was like, okay, Scooby-Doo.
You can also solve mysteries with communication.
Just like, cool your grit, Scooby. No, but should you keep friends who are teases, or should you just, like, walk away from friends who are teases? Because that's just not right. Like, I don't know, do you ask them to, like, stop it, or do you ask them, or do you
to
just,
give
like...
you a hand?
No, like, obviously they don't want to do that, but I mean, do you just, like, tease friends? Do you just, like, leave them alone?
That ain't nice.
It's not nice.
That's not
That's
nice.
kind of like a little disrespectful toward you. That's stupid. Yes, moving on.
That is what it is. Stupid.
Exactly, right? Moving on. Retreat. You have fun on that.
I'm going on a retreat too!
You're going, what, next Tuesday?
Next
No.
Thursday.
Next Thursday.
Yeah.
So Thursday to Friday.
Thursday to Friday, I'm not gonna be here. We're gonna have to be with Louie.
Right, so let me get to, why my day
Your
sucked.
wonderful day.
Why my day sucked a little. So, it's Friday, right? So it was my last day of the week, last day of class. I went to class today. From 10 to 1, those are my schedules that's my schedule on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So anyway, 1 o'clock hits, and I'm just like, oh yay! I have to go pick up Mel and Louie at school, and then I was gonna take Mel to Target or Walmart or some other sort of stationery selling store so we can get her some notebooks, and then I was gonna come home and I was gonna make this video. I wanted to have this video made while there was still sunlight outside, so I didn't have to make it with the 45 lamps I have right here. I wanted to have this video done with, like, California sunshine on the side of the window, and I was gonna be, it's gonna be great, it's gonna be great. I'm gonna have the video done, and then I get like the weekend to chill. No, that doesn't happen because I'm going down the hill because my school is on a hill, and so I'm going down a hill to get the entrance to the freeway. And as I'm going down that hill, which has like 7 stoplights on it, I'm parked. I'm not parked. I mean, I'm braking behind a Chevy Yukon because we're at a stoplight and the light is red. And when the light is red, you brake and you come to a complete standstill. When I hear a screeching of tires behind me, and before I can do anything, this girl, it's probably about my age, in a PT Cruiser, going about 50 down the hill.
Steep hill.
It's a pretty steep hill. She smashes into the back of my car and she pushes me forward into the front of the Yukon. I mean, into the back of the Yukon. And my car is Ford Fusion, so it's a really low car. And the Yukon is like
really tall.
It's tall. It's an SUV. So I crashed into their bumper, and it takes out. Well, it doesn't take out, but like completely messes up the hood. Takes out my my left headlight, and messes up the grill, and then my trunk wouldn't open because it got smashed in. Luckily the airbags didn't deploy. I was waiting for an airbag to the face. Like so much so that when I saw myself rolling forward, I was just like, crap. And I grabbed the steering wheel with one hand, and I put my arm in front of my face with the other because I've been hit in the face with an airbag before, and it's not fun. And I was like, I'm just gonna fight it off. It didn't deploy though, so that's a good thing. And also, the guy at the collision shop said the car is probably not totaled. It just looks worse than it is because it's a broken headlight and a messed up hood. But that's a lot of damage.
Nonetheless.
And everybody's like, it's all right, Denise. Everybody gets into accidents. I'm like, I know everybody gets into accidents, and like. The thing I don't feel bad about is getting into the accident. I mean, because I didn't cause it. I don't feel bad about having been in it. I mean, I'm fine. It's just, I can't afford an accident right now, right? And I was being a safe driver, and the bitch behind me wasn't. She smashes into me, and my car, because it was the one in the middle, of course, was the one that was most affected. This was absolutely just, like, the worst thing. Ugh. Oh. Dumb bitch. Like, I've been cussing her out all day. Like, obviously not to her face, right? I was angry and I was in a bad mood when we were dealing, like, with the lady. But, I mean, I never called her anything to her face. Like, she gets out of the car. Like, what happened? I'm like, what do you think happened? You didn't brake. It just put me in a really bad mood. Because people are so goddamn careless. It's like, I'm still pissed. Like, I don't want to be, but I am. And it's just absolutely terrible. Oh, my day. But yeah, hopefully next week will be better. I hope you have a good weekend. Have a fun retreat. Hope next week is better. And I will I will see your part 2. I'm waiting for your part 2 after this retreat. You have a fun night. Peace. Mel promises to be more fun in her next guest starring role.
I say, have a nice day.